That's more than a
What's
second.
that? All right. So
Hello, everyone.
what have we got? Ooh. Right. Let me click into this here. Ah.
Hey, Peter. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. In the chat I put the document. I'm gonna stream it anyway, but if anyone wants to
Yeah.
go go into it when we get there, I'm saying when we get there.
One thing is access is restricted at the moment.
Yep. Sorry.
You're good.
My bad. It is now anyone with the link. Done. I have a habit of doing that, and Zeke knows it.
Okay. Cool.
I should say you
Let me
guys know
move.
it. Joke.
Actually, let me just
Meh.
there. Okay.
So, uh, Cosmo, would you like to show off the design?
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sure. And these are just this document is just a blend of ideas that obviously the numbers can be changed, and we all know that. I'm just reiterating that. Okay, share the screen. Here we go. Who else came in? Hey, what's up? Oh no, that's just my that's just my stream. Wow. Okay. Um, yep. So starting at 100 HP. Basically the whole point of this, yeah, it's a I know it's a mess. It's a mess. All these can be separated, and they will be. Like the item shop, I'm gonna make a whole new document, combining all these and actually set. But for the meantime, this is the idea sheet we have, and so Time Wizard Co. can attack with his staff in two ways, without power-ups from the very beginning. Can do a projectile beam blast, like you know, does like about 5 damage. Let's just say that, okay? With the staff, can do a melee combo 1, 2, 3. We're thinking X X X. Damage. This is total damage. So do the 3 combo, it'd be 4 damage. Um, and then with a power up, you can get like better combos. Like right here, we'll get there, but you can. It'll. That's what these mean. Anyway, so go back up here. Uh, the enemies will drop. You'll find, or you'll get temple coins from enemies, mini bosses, treasure chests, objectives, so on. Um, so the players have a choice, and we can change it around. Like I said, just ideas. Um, but the main point is we're gonna have a health potion that is the so everything is in the hundreds, as you can see. Everything is in the hundreds. The only thing that is not is the health potion. That is the common item that we want the player to always be able to have enough money for. It just heals you 100%, and it'll go in your item slot. If you read ahead, you'll be able to see that you'll be able to get upgrades. And I put this in there, Zeke. We can erase it if you want, but we only had this one here. I just put 3A. It's going to be one shown, but then you'll be able. We'll get to the controls later, but you'll be able to rotate. So 3 actually is not a big.
Can you explain
Um,
that?
we'll get there in a sec. So well, yeah. Yeah. You want me to explain that now? Okay.
Hey, if you don't mind.
No, it's fine. No, it's a good segue to the control system. We don't have to go in order. It's all good. There's no order. So this is like an Xbox controller setup right here. Is what this is kind of showing in a way. Even though I have some Nintendo here because I'm so used to Nintendo, but and Xbox, I guess. But so we have a main menu that everyone knows about. We will have a map for everyone. Uh, you wanted me to talk about the switching the items though, so these are the basic controls right here, and then once you get more than one item, you'll be able to switch items when TK has two, or if we keep three, then two or three item slots. And so, I mean, you guys can read this. I mean, it's just kind of like, the four base buttons are jump, melee, defend, and heavy attack. So think of it as like a classic punch kick. I can't think of the genre right now, but it's like I can't, it escapes me. But
You're thinking more of like
But
a
more-
fighter game.
beat 'em up,
Isn't
yeah.
that-
But,
Okay.
but more clever, and we have more stuff to it. I'm just saying, with the fact that we have a heavy attack and a melee attack, like, you know. So I thought we could do XXY for the combo and stuff, but XXX. I mean, we could talk about it. But so Zeke, would you like to explain? Because these were your ideas right here in the middle.
Yeah, I don't mind, but but you said rotate, and I was getting a little confused. What do you mean by that?
What the only thing I meant by rotating items was switching items.
Uh, I thought you meant like rotate the screen or something. Like what?
Oh, you mean like literally rotate the screen? No. No, I guess I meant switching items. I don't know what kind of verbiage that connects. Then, so I should have said this, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
This is exactly the same idea you have. I just thought about the. I don't know why, but I was thinking about the item slot rotating, like the item rotating, like only inside the item slot though. But it's yeah. I can see why that's confusing. Switching
Okay, so-
element. This was your Please continue. Go ahead.
Right. So switching element. Basically, when Ko has a list of different elements that he can use for his damage type, whichever element he's currently using will be the damage type will be like his main damage type, even if he's like doing melee attacks.
Right.
So basically, one of his the element will start off as fire, but like you can switch it by pressing L. You can switch it by pressing LR, the left or right of the control pad, to switch the elements. And to use the item, you'll have to press up on the control pad.
Yep. And
While down is more of the switching or panning to different items.
Yep.
LB is to dash, while if you were to press the left or right middle button, it will allow for you to start the menu. Go to the pause menu, or to select the map to see how far you have gone. We was thinking that the map be more like a hidden type of map that like as you go through more of the world, it will start revealing itself.
Yep, perfect. And if you guys want to go through this, I don't have to read every single one, but like, if you guys have more ideas about like extras or upgrade or anything else, we have a revive flower, which Time Co can use. If you die, you get revived, stuff like that. So down here for level 1 item shop battle items, this is what I was talking about earlier with the combo. Like, I don't know, he reads a book, he realizes, oh, now I know a 4 combo hit, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why that's there. Then that's total damage. There's there's like elemental, the player gets to choose elemental attacks, skills. Now, you can't get all of them though, unless you're like 100% wizard and gets like every enemy in the whole game, and anyway. But like, so the whole point, so like another reason people can replay the game besides going to different time era orders is also getting different skill sets a different time around, just to kind of explore with it. Other than exploring the map, that's another way the player can explore with and feel rewarded and all that stuff. So if you guys want to add more and talk about it and look at it, So level 4 mixed elements, actually Zeke came in, looked at these 1 through 3s, and kind of developed a 4, and I'm like, oh really, you want to add a 4? Heck yeah, that's a great idea, because It reminded me of Chrono Trigger just because of the blending of the elements, but we're doing it in our own kind of game way, and I just think it's really clever. Again, with great names and great damage, and I just think it's a great way to give the player something if they went 6 to 7 eras or 5 to 6 eras, almost like 70-80% of the game, it kind of gives them like that thing that gives them that extra. Here you go, you deserve it. Almost like Hadouken from Mega Man X. But anyway, that's like that's about it for all this. Any questions, concerns, and comments? Oh, I didn't know that was called something. We learned something. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, so I just typed it.
Oh heck yeah, I love it. Which console can we use? PC and Xbox? I don't know. I just think PC automatically first, and then we can figure it out. But I would hope others. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to consoles, it's gonna be really hard.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys have looked into it, but in order to develop on console or for console, you have to have the development kit for each console.
Gotcha. That sounds like something I've heard.
Yeah. Now, there's two ways you can get it: through Epic Games and purchasing. Purchasing, I will suggest not doing it that way because it's $5,000 for each console. Now, if it's through Epic Games, you can only apply. And a suggestion that I've heard from people is they don't like if you're applying to release on console, and it's a game being built for PC, but you want to basically port it to console. They essentially want the game to be completed, and then you apply.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Now, with that in mind, they will only send one console, like one development kit, because again, they're $5,000. So, if you don't have a company building or anything like that, it's going to be at somebody's house. So, and that person has to know how to develop on the development console. So, that's a very hard process if nobody on the team knows how to do so. But then, if you're applying for the company and it's at, an employee's house, say that employee gets disgruntled and decides to sell it, then either Microsoft or Sony can then sue the company for breaking the NDA contract. And they will destroy anybody about that.
So that means
Because that's literally the consoles that they develop with for their games. So
Right.
you want to be very, very careful when it comes to those types of things.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just throwing my input out there. I mean,
There's nothing else I
Y'all
can say
can
to
do
that. That sounds good, and that just sounds like we gotta stick with PC and Steam.
yeah, for now, yeah. I mean, honestly,
For now, I gotta keep saying for now, yeah.
yep,
The future awaits, but yeah, for now.
exactly, for now. Now that'll change, once some game, like, say you guys, like, it's 10 years down the road, you guys are fully established, have a building, employees are, in the building working all the time, and you guys have a development console in the building or a couple of them, and you want to port this game over to console, go for it. But not in the beginning. Not when you don't have an actual company building.
Yeah, I assume it'll be something like that. Thank you for the input, Brian. I was assuming I always how I envision the game I do envision it more on Steam, more on PC as a starting game, as that's until like it starts going into the console somewhere later on to the future. But thanks for your but with your input, it makes more sense on how it will end up like that. So I
Yeah,
say
no
that
worries.
yes, it's still sticking with PC and Steam would be the best idea. Like the
Mhm.
only reason that I didn't think of like putting it on mobile, I mean like changing up the control scheme to be mobile would not be that hard, but I feel like it could also be much of a. I feel like it wouldn't be that much fluid control scheme like that. Also
I mean,
because
if you guys released it on mobile, it wouldn't be too difficult.
like I know it's not difficult. It's I can't. I think what I'm trying to say is like when it comes to like a story based game like this, it feels like that's just going to be a one and done, and like they, I mean, not like a one and done. I mean, like there are replayability options in the game that I love. It just feels like once the player beats the whole story, they ain't going to keep playing it unless they go for like a microtransaction or something like that.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. But I mean, with the game style you guys are working with, I would try to put it on as many platforms as you can. So Steam, Apple, Android, that kind of shit. Just because the style of game, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but again, it's up to you guys. If you guys just want to do it on Steam, then so be it. Um,
Sounds good for now, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate the options. At least, you got experience, so like hearing from your experience is kind of, honestly, it's very relieving because now I can have a good picture of where we could start.
yeah, and that's what I'm here for.
Thanks again, Brian. Then I say let's just since this is still the starting point, we can do all of them and come up with the control scheme for mobile later.
Okay. No, I mean, we can still have the Xbox controller, right? It doesn't have to be an Xbox though. We
Yeah.
can use it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's one.
So our control system's still for good.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the system doesn't really have to change that much because we're still going to use like Steam and like PC, and most people will use like an Xbox or a PS5 controller for that, or sometimes they use keyboards.
That's what I do.
I've been I've been playing.
They're more they're more common when it comes to playing with PC games. Either way,
Depending on the game.
yeah, and depending on the player's play style.
Yeah, like God of War, Dynasty Warriors, shit like that. Call of Duty. I play with controller. But like WoW, League of Legends, those games I would play with a mouse and keyboard.
Right.
So it's good to have both, just in case there's that odd person. Because I know people that play World of Warcraft with a fucking Xbox controller.
That's
So
Right.
it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, my suggestion is to have both, and not partial compatibility with controller, but full compatibility. So that's all menus, and all gameplay features, including like inventory, all that kind of stuff. All full controller compatibility.
I understand. So
Sorry.
yeah, so that'll be like the next part of the development after we transfer the compatibility. After we finish with creating the compatibility for like just basic keyboard needs, we can also make sure that we could do it probably simultaneously while creating the
Yep.
inputs for like the actual controller as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I say we should also write down the control scheme for the keyboard and mouse
sure.
and call and just focus on the other parts of it later, on the later date.
Sounds good. Do you want to have our meeting on Saturday at 1?
Yes.
Cool beans.
Now, other than talking about, other than helping Cosmo with creating the attack system for code, I was also helping Haley give out the idea of how code will look like, and she put together really amazing artwork. Not only that, she also gave her the ideas and images I had for like the enemy characters, and but
Excellent.
those would show up at as a later date. But right now, she wants to show off code. So, Hallie,
Oh,
you want to take the floor this time?
take it away, Hallie.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
Good. How are you?
I am doing good. I'm just like running super late. I'm just trying to get up to speed on my work, trying to get caught up. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be sorry. You're good.
Yeah, so I have good news. So I have almost about ready for textures. We just have to UV his clothing, and then I have a special tutorial I'm gonna use for him for some arcane textures, so it's gonna be super exciting.
Sounds good.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah,
You might-
so I'm really super excited to make sure that we get his foundation together. I'm super excited to see him in Unreal, so this is going to be super exciting. I've also completed some snake people currently. We just need to add in possibly their jackets and also their well, obviously we'll have to give them a motorcycle, but you know what I mean.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to see this game come to life. So I'm trying to see if we can get up to speed, if we can finish the snake people, then turn around and work on the diamond. This way we can get everything up and going. What do you think?
Sounds good. Do you want to show off like what you have so far?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I say go for it.
Are you guys okay with me sharing my screen? I have, let me, I have on ZBrush, but, the other actually getting UV, but we got his UVs really constructed, so let me put his t-shirt back on him. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me just turn down my.
You guys see my screen okay?
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, this is all finished. We just finished and complete his full forms today. So, he has, I'm gonna put his clothes back on. I'm so sorry. So.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, this is his staff and stuff like that. And also, if we take off what's underneath his glasses, I can show you.
Staff is really cool too. I saw the head of it. Damn, that's cool. Yeah, wow. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to give him some eyes, but I have some low poly eyes I can make for him in Maya.
Yeah, it's like a dragon head staff. Cool.
Yeah, oh, it's it's a deformed serpent.
Oh,
Check it
okay.
out.
Oh,
I dig it.
that's super cool.
And so
Nice
since
cap too with the stars.
since Co is all done, we also have the snake people. I can show you those. Here's the biker snakes.
Oh yeah.
And
Super cool.
well, and then we have one deformed one. There's a third biker snake that's gonna be on its way, and she's supposed to be female. What do you guys think?
Well,
I'm gonna deselect the other snake. I'm sorry.
No, I like where this is heading. I mean, enemies and Ko himself. The details you do have so far is great, and kind of the vision of the monsters I was kind of envisioning when Zeke and I were talking about the monsters. Not exactly. Obviously we all have different minds.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is it's in the right direction. I think. Great.
Thank you so much. And so this is Biker Snake A and B, but I'm just putting the second one together. He's a little bit more scarier than the first one. You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of scary monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry about that, Cosmo. When I told her about the snake bikers, I think we forgot to put in the description that one of them had like a half. Basically, one of them was the reverse, and I just informed her about it now. That's why the other one's taking longer.
Okay, that's all good.
That's why I was telling Zeke, well, you can have 3, you know? What do you guys think?
I'll leave that to Zeke's decision.
Awesome.
I said it looked good.
Heck yeah.
I don't mind having the 3 of them all together.
Oh, I
And-
thought you were talking about having 3. Oh, yeah, the artwork is awesome.
And then the female can pretty much reel the victims in.
My cat approves. Koopa loves video games.
Okay, here's the other one.
Whoa, gnarly! I like it.
super cool.
And if
Whoa,
you
that's
close
gnarly.
to him, he's a little bit more fierce than the other one.
Yes, it looks more fierce, and we need the player to know that. Yes, great.
So if he were to get up close, this one would feel a little bit more worse than the other biker snake.
More intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah, he's whole. I thought me and Zeke thought a part of this snake because I have some really bad nightmarish creepy crawlies in ZBrush, so he thought it would be cool if we take half of this snake cobra and put it on as part of one of the human snakes. So I took his idea.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like the fangs and the eyes are just like wow.
Yeah, just imagine if Zeke, if you wanted their eyes to glow, and we can even incorporate those blood veins and substance painter if you want. What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea.
Remember I showed you those the other day?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, they're just fun and fascinating to look at. I'm so sorry. You know.
It's all right. So, also, that reminds me. Me and Hallie was also working on trying to incorporate a glow effect to code that would not only illustrate like what type of element he's using, but also would be a great asset to use when he's like inside some dark areas or like dark level, and like so it will still illuminate where he's at, but also show off like what he could expect to face.
Oh yes. Oh, I just
I
wanted to
think
bring
that
this
would
up.
be a good
It's
idea. Yeah.
wanted to
So,
bring this up for you guys in recording. So one, I will make more sheets, like a more defined item shop one. I said that, but another thing I want to say is that oh, it's gonna escape me. It's gonna escape me. Frap. Hold on. Go on. Sorry.
So it's all right. So the get creating the material was kind of tricky at first, but we were able to create the material. But the only issue I did found that like if we can find a way how to switch the material in game by like pressing a button and it will switch it automatically, then it should do what it's supposed to do. Because like I felt like it can only create like multiple versions of the material, well, child classes of the same material that would utilize a different type of emissive effect.
right. Which that shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. Um, I will definitely have to look more into how to possibly do that, unless somebody knows how to do that more in blueprints. I did try my hand to do some C++ coding, but given some things that Cosmo and I talked about, I need to be consulting my resources for blueprints more, so I can actually
Well, for
get
this, yeah, for this project and for just learning in general for Unreal Engine. Once you learn that, you'll be able, Unreal Engine's big, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, I remember what I was gonna say before I lose it. Me and Dan were kind of discussing the map, and I believe me and him. I don't know if we're gonna have a meeting or something, or me and Zeke or who. I don't know, but I have ideas for the map. I just want to bring that up. So Saturday during our meeting, we'll talk a little bit about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will talk more about like how we want the map to be structured.
Like the HUD, yeah. Like when the players hit select, what it's gonna look like. We can work on that Saturday. I just wanted to
Right.
bring that up.
Me,
I
Okay.
was going to mention I will work a little bit every day on the enemies. Like if we have a little bit of downtime while I'm also working on coast textures and stuff like that. This way we can kind of start getting things put together and everything.
Yeah, that's much appreciated. When I see you, I'll try to hop in when I can and I'm free to hang out and provide input and stuff.
Oh yeah, and I need to get those. I have some things for you. I need to get done, and I keep putting it off. I'm so sorry, Brian.
Hey, no, don't worry about it. You're good.
Awesome. Well, I mean, we have 2 players done, so that's all I can say. You know what I mean?
Hey, no, like with the stuff for me, mine's a side project, so you can put mine on the back burner.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, are you sure?
positive.
Okay. Well, it's just super fun. I actually can't wait to show you the textures when we put them on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm just there's like one particular character that I swear we made looks like Frankenstein's monster.
Haha.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Can we see please Time Wizard Co again?
Oh yes, yes. We will get him open.
The hat with the stars, the dragon staff. I mean, everything about it. It just looks good. Like what I would want to control the whole game. You know what I mean? Like
The time is 7:00
the
p.m.
dignified wizard of many powers, or soon to be many powers as you get them.
Hallie, are you actually going to be rigging and animating as well, or no?
I'm not sure. I think Peter's gonna do that, but if
Yeah,
anyone
Peter.
needs help, I'm
Peter's
okay
gonna
with
be
that.
doing
You
the
know.
animation and rigging.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
Okay, one thing I am just now noticing on Ko's model, are his pants supposed to be ripped in some places?
Looks like, oh,
I just now noticed that too.
oh, nice dragon on the back too,
Oh, it's a
That's
yeah.
Phoenix, I
He
think.
or a
has
bird, a phoenix, or
um,
looks like a phoenix.
Third time's the chart. Yeah, it's a phoenix.
Nice. Phoenix, Firebird.
I couldn't tell, so that's why I asked if it was supposed to be ripped in some places or if that was the
Like right there on the legs.
yeah.
yeah. He has his skirt that I made him that's kind of shielding that. I've been kind of fighting with that part where there's some stuff here he has a skirt that I created through yeah, so it kind of covers it. So a part of his wizard robe, you know.
Okay. Keep in mind, cloth physics. So that's probably going to move.
Oh, do you want me to fix that really quick?
I would say yes.
Of course.
Just because cloth physics, that little skirt thing, it's going to be moving and all that kind of stuff, and it will be showing his legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice diamond, even the design below the diamond on the belt, and then the forearm little shields. Yeah, cool. And the little magic symbols. Even the staff, the waviness of the staff looks very how like a staff would be, like a wooden, well, I don't know if it's wooden or not, but it just looks like a staff. The way it's all staffy like, you know. Oh wait, below the dragon, is that like a diamond on the staff head? Yeah,
he has like a little crystal diamond
Okay.
in this area.
Is that where the beam is gonna come out when he does the attack?
I think so.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
That would be super cool.
What do you think, Koopa?
If,
Oh, you wanna take a nap?
If the beam came out of the diamond on the staff, that would be amazing.
Yeah, the Phoenix and Dragon combination is fire.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for making it.
I was so happy too.
Glad you're enjoying it too. I'm enjoying everything to do with this project and my own project as well. Well, I don't talk about my own, but yeah, this project's awesome.
And I can definitely fix these little his hands and make them look a little bit more uniform.
I was just about to mention that it looks to me like the pinky is way smaller than the rest
Now
of
I'm
the
seeing it. Whoa.
fingers.
Yeah,
Once you guys said that,
It's a lot thinner and a lot
like far away it looks
less
good, and then when you look
uniform.
close up, it looks very like a pen.
I can definitely make these edits immediately. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Groovy.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna look weird if he's got the I mean, unless we want him to have weird pinky fingers, I don't know, but
You know what? Hey, I'm not gonna judge Zeke. Does he have? I mean, if you
Nah, I don't want him to have a small pinky like
Zeke's
that.
Zeke's like nah.
why not?
Like that Drake meme? Nah.
It was an idea that could save some work.
I was about to say, like, I'm sorry to be nitpicky, but it just felt like his staff could easily fall off of his hand. There. The
Fair
pinky's
enough.
supposed to be strong and hold stuff together.
Fair
I-
enough.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys pointing that out. That really helps.
Allie's a great artist. I'm sure she really likes it. Not to speak for you, but I'm sure you like it when we point stuff out.
Most appreciated.
You know, when I start showing my levels, I hope to God y'all start pointing out stuff. It's like, you know, because it's a collaborative effort, you know? Heck yeah.
Actually, I got a question about that, about your levels. How do you do your blockouts?
Oh, I color. Well, what do you mean? I color code everything.
Okay. Do you use the, what is it, cube mesh?
Yeah. If
You,
that's what
you
you're
use
talking about.
cube mesh?
If I think so.
It's a new modeling tool.
Oh, well then no.
Dude, use it.
Okay.
It is
Sounds-
so much simpler.
Sounds good. I haven't started making them yet, but it's a pretty dang close, and I should study it.
Yeah, like seriously, it's like 4 keys on your keyboard for hotkeys.
Oh heck yeah! Sounds very good.
Like no joke, it is insanely fast. My lead technical programmer actually taught our level design team tonight how to use it.
That's cool. No, I
That's
figured that
awesome.
has something to do with. I appreciate you bringing the knowledge from your team, and yeah, no, that sounds like something I'll go. Me and Zeke should get into.
Yeah, so when you're in Unreal and you go to the modeling tool,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's called like cube mesh, but basically it's just a quick way to make block meshes,
Okay, sounds good.
like blockouts and stuff.
Do you have a
Yeah.
tutorial?
Yeah, actually, hang on. Let me grab it from my team.
No, I guess yeah, one of my specialties is I love making well I would like to say environmentally great levels with great level design, like make sure the player has fun in unique ways and such, but at the same time in blockout with color coded blockout is usually the way it goes because I'm just a level designer. I'm not the artist putting in things, but you know, sometimes you know, on side projects sometimes it's nice to play with art and play with, you know.
Sorry, it's cube grid, not cube mesh. Cube grid.
All right.
Yeah. I just posted the tutorial in it.
Thank you.
Actually,
Do
what
you-
I'm gonna do is I'm
Before
going
we
to
take
move this.
him back to Maya, do you want him to have fingernails?
No thanks.
Oh,
I
that
think
hand
that's
is looking a lot more detailed, a lot more like a hand, and I mean, it was just a pinky that we looked at. Now it's like looking way more like a like like a
Like you're
glove.
about to beat someone's ass.
Like,
Look at him.
yeah.
Making those edits for you guys, so
Okay,
Bro can kick
Cosmo,
some ass.
Zeke, I'm going to take this video that Brian posted and I'm going to put it in the studio resources and pin it so
Thank
that you guys have it if you need it.
Sounds good.
thanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that could be another topic we can discuss on Saturday. Nice. All right. Time Wizard Co. The powerful and dignified, wise warrior of the time of all the time eras of the universe.
I did
On a mission.
attempt to do some coding in C++, but I need to do more
Nice.
consulting on blueprints
Heck yeah.
for this
Yeah,
project in particular. Because C++ is not going to work with this project, because I've already tried with syncing Visual Studio with the project on GitHub, and it was a whole thing that did not pan out. So I did at least attempt something, and I have a game idea for future in the studio that I have actually been writing more on the manuscript for. So when I've had a little bit of free time from programming stuff, I've been working on that. And it's actually coming together. I'm super excited. When we get to that project down the road, I think you're all gonna love that project. Although I don't know.
Nice.
The modelers might hate me for that project because I have things very specific.
Good thing there's many modelers. Oh! Hey Zeke, have you ever played Uncharted 2 or any Uncharted game?
I played Uncharted 4. I still got beat the Legacy one.
I was gonna say, great light level design in those games if you haven't played it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Diablo
Definitely takes
games
some
also
great-
have pretty good level design. More specifically, the Diablo game I play, Diablo 3, it is very, very similar to Diablo 2 in terms of level design, where the levels, like when you go into certain dungeons and stuff, if you don't completely run through the dungeon all at once, there is a high likelihood of the dungeon changing on you. So that's fun. But
That's
It's actually
procedural
kinda
generation
cool.
for you.
yes, I know. It's just awesome to see that even in Diablo 3 they had procedural generation down to that good of quality for those games, considering when
Have
they
you ever
were
seen?
released.
Have you ever played Dark Cloud?
Dark Cloud is one of my favorite
I
PS2
have not.
games. Well, Dark Cloud 2
Um,
and 1, great series.
The dungeons that they had were procedurally generated every time you went in, so you could go into the same one and it will never be the same.
Yep.
Huh.
And it was back in PS2 days.
My friend that speedruns it taught me just one trick. I'm not a runner of the game, but it taught me one trick that makes you have like an infinite attack, and it was like crazy how you can do it at the very very beginning of the game. I can't explain it right now, but it's pretty cool. One little trick can give you like infinite attack.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If I don't sneeze.
Actual.
No, I'm getting over the flu, so
Oh well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
yeah.
Sorry you had it.
Oh yeah, my entire household had it.
Damn.
Like my daughter still has it pretty bad. Anyways, do not say nothing to anybody. I don't care who they are. Don't say nothing. I'm actually remaking Dark Cloud in Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. And when my studio succeeds, I'm going to try to buy the rights to Dark Cloud.
That's pretty. That's honestly quite amazing, to be honest.
It's honestly my all-time favorite game.
It sounds like a dream of like mine would like I have many yeah, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
And like there's so many little caveats to it. And I actually joined the Dark Cloud Reddit subreddit, and people are still finding bugs
Oh
and
yeah,
things that are wrong.
Similar to the thing I talked about earlier with okay, that's cool. A little segue there. Nice.
Yeah. So,
I only
but
know
yeah,
one of them though. Yeah. I didn't play all the way through Dark Cloud 2, but I loved it. Like I remember actually playing it as a teenager and being disappointed that I think I actually like it was a Blockbuster thing back then.
yeah.
But
I actually never played Dark Cloud 2.
But Dark Cloud 1 though was the very first game I ever got on PS2. My dad gave me on my 13th birthday in 2003. It was a 12th birthday, 2002 actually. PS2 and then Dark Cloud was the only game I had. First and only game I had for like because we didn't have much money. So for like three or 4 months.
No, I know.
So.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a great game. And it sucked how bad it flopped.
To be honest, Brian, man, would I love to be a part of that project.
I mean, I'm gonna have to start it over, but
like even a test player.
yeah.
No, not just that. I'm not. That was half joke, half serious, but no, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly serious.
They ain't giving him an ass.
Well,
Allie,
it's not clicking anymore.
I think you need to make his left butt cheek a little more bigger. Just kidding.
Oh, jeez. He's joking. He's joking. He's joking.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, I'm joking.
Don't listen to anything he just said, because he is entirely joking.
Okay, I fixed everything that you guys might have seen. Is there anything else you guys need me to fix on him?
Oh, looks badass.
Thank you so much.
I don't think I
No
see
pun
any-
intended.
Teo, do we have any updates on the flamethrower you were working on?
Flamethrower?
For one of the levels for this project. It was I forget which world it was, or which time period it was for, but
I believe. What's type of? How does the flamethrower looks? Does it look like a
Back up
modern day
to
one, or
check.
does it look like a industrial one?
It looked. Let me scroll up to it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jurassic because of fire, but you're talking about like a flamethrower, like from the industrial or something.
Okay, hold on.
Because I do think I remember asking for like a flamethrower so we can like change the flames of it to make it look more like a smoke cloud that was shooting out of it or something like that.
Unless you met with
In
Teo
chat,
before that or after that, I don't see anything else other than those pictures that Teo sent of the flamethrower. That he was basing off of the Cleef flamethrower from 1915.
Ah, then yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely industrial era. I was hoping to have this flamethrower for like an enemy character who would like
What,
utilize like a
Magic cloud of smoke that he shoots out, which this magic is basically it could do flame damage but also act more like uh like it's being powered by the slow gem, and it will slow down your opponent as he tries to escape from the horrific flames.
it's found the enemy details, right? What you're explaining.
Yeah, I think it was in the enemy details. I think it was an enemy that we forgot to create, or an enemy that, or one of the.
I'm streaming right now.
Right. It was one of the Dark Elf gangsters.
Okay, I'm in enemy details right now and streaming. Where am I going?
go under industrial.
Oh, right here. Dark Elf Gangster A, Dark Elf Gangster B.
Right, one of them was supposed to have a flamethrower.
Okay, so what? A? No, wait. They're both dark. Do you want them to be, or one the flamethrower one to be dark and fire?
Yeah, it was basically like a dark. It was like a dark flame ability anyway.
All right, let's just do this then. Dark flame.
Or if you want to make like a third Dark Elf gangster, I don't mind.
It's okay. A dark flame. Well, I'll just put this flamethrower. Okay. There we go. We're good. Boom.
Alright.
Sorry about that, Slayer.
You're good. I was just asking if we had any more updates on it. But I am assuming at this point that we probably do not. Just based on the response.
Do we? Yeah. So. Is it, there's nothing more I gotta say for as far as my part of the meeting. Hallie, is there any more anything you wanted to show us?
I will. I hope I can have more for you guys next week. Promise.
Oh, you've given us a lot right now, so I just didn't know. So no, yeah, thanks.
You're very welcome. Well, I was gonna say if we were a one-on-one, I'd have lots to show you, but I don't know if you want me to reveal the players. You know what I mean?
Oh. Okay.
Do you want me to, Brian?
You can show us anything or related to this project, right? Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So
Wait,
the
Talking about
flamethrower is
yours
coming
and
along
our-
a little better.
Whatever. Sorry.
Huh?
What were we saying?
I have your skeletal creature on ZBrush too, but I don't know if he was some something you want me to reveal?
Sure, that's fine.
Awesome.
I am
Oh,
loving
man.
that flamethrower, by the way, Teo.
Here are
Damn.
Ryan's creatures.
Pretty cool creatures.
And I can take away the low res mesh really quick. I actually did a little bit of poly painting the other day.
It's definitely looking really good. Definitely looks good.
And if I release his wings, he's got nothing but bone on him.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's actually super cool.
And he has like dragon armor on him, so you have two dragon monsters looking at you guys. So
Yeah, they are creatures of the veil.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's super cool.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of my side projects.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a Souls-like RPG.
It kind of reminds me of the Dragon Overlord in Skyrim, and I was like watching the preview of Skyrim just the other day. That Skeletal Overlord reminds me of this dragon we're doing, you know?
I mean,
Yeah,
but
actually,
these ones are gonna be
Just
Tech-
like the gameplay, the skeletal dragon was really hard to kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say these ones are gonna be like they got some special abilities and things like that just because they're Veilborn.
Oh, I wonder how hard they're gonna be.
Well, I mean it's a Souls-like game, so
Oh, cool! I'm excited.
well, I know one game I'm never going to play.
oh these are just the dragons. You haven't seen anything else. Hallie, do you have the dog thing?
The dog, which one?
I don't know if you have it in ZBrush.
I'm not sure if I do, but you know what? If you would like me to make that dog,
Oh no, you've already been working on it.
Huh?
Oh, that's the one you're working on. Okay, so no, that's actually not a dragon. That's a skeletal
I
dog.
was gonna say I have a zombie, but I know Dan's gonna kill me if I do. You know what I mean?
No. I'm talking about the. So the one that you actually have there isn't the dragon. That is the skeletal dog. Oh, the skeletal dog.
Him?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I thought he looked
Look
like
at the-
a dragon.
look at the image I
just,
sent you.
Like his concept and everything. You know what I
Hang
mean?
on.
Because he looked like he kind of reminded me of of some type of interesting dragon I found the other day, but he looked like he had dead tree branches on him, which made him super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where you saved it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, those are the character classes. So that's the wrong folder.
okay. Yeah, so references, I believe it was
Yeah, the
it
one in
was
the middle.
this guy,
Yeah.
Vel Chimera.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, the Chimera.
Oh, I didn't know it was the Chimera. I thought it was like a dragon. I'm like, oh wow. Because like
No, yeah,
chimeras have like these lions on the top of their shoulders, and they're really super scary.
yeah, but see, this is a Veil Chimera, so you've seen Stranger Things, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Um, so if you have, the Veil is kind of like the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
So it's like both the real world and the Veil coexist simultaneously, but on different planes of existence. So they never interact. But now they're starting to.
Oh,
And all these Veil creatures are coming into the real world.
this is
And
exciting.
the Chimera is one of them. But you've got a lot of the Veil-born creatures.
Is there any bosses too?
Yeah.
What are they like? I'm sorry, I don't mean to ask. You know,
Well, I mean, the big bad is, I mean, he's a human wizard type, like sorcerer.
human
Um,
wizard.
yeah, kind of. Um, I mean, he's an evil wizard, but he's basically bringing the veil in the real world to exist simultaneously.
Oh, like one of the final bosses.
Yeah, yeah, he's the final boss.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. Go back to the enemies folder. Hang on. So yeah, the guy on the far left is the antagonist. He's a big boss.
Oh, I did not know that one.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
he
that's why his
almost
name is
reminds me of
antagonist.
Captain Dragon armor.
Yeah. But it's veil armor. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite one is the veil fox and the veil hound.
Oh, nice. I'm excited to start them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold that thought for just a second, Teo. I'm actually about to ask about that. Do we have anything else meeting wise so I can stop the recording? Or
No,
are
nothing for
we
me.
Nothing else I can think of.
okay? Well, then I am going to go ahead and stop this one. And then you are all welcome to hang out after.
All right.